If you get a bucket of bleach, put that black shirt in that bucket of bleach, what happens to the shirt? Okay, well that's how white is. Because that's simple. I'm giving it to you simple. I can give it to you a scientific thing like I'm in a class of Harvard somewhere in a biology class. I can give it to you like that, but you probably don't understand it. So I had to do it that way so now you can see. Tyrosine. Tyrosine is a chemical compound that black people have in them. And when it doesn't kick up, and it stays like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you go all the way to 10, you're going to come out pitch black. And if you watch a baby, when a baby comes out, right, when a baby comes out, and it's not as dark as it will originally be when it maxes itself out, when it gets to be your age. See, when you were born, you weren't as dark as you were. The melanin had to grow and grow and grow and grow, and it maxed itself out. Now you blacker than a trillion midnights. If the lights get cut off, you smile, only thing you want to see is your teeth. And that was the first original man. That's it. And everybody else came from you. 2 white people can have a baby, and the baby will not come out no greater than themselves. Because they do not have the genetic capability to produce anything greater than themselves. If 2 light-skinned people have a light-skinned child, the chances are that the baby is going to come out light-skinned too. And it doesn't necessarily have the genetic capability to produce anything darker. If 2 red-skinned people do it, it's not going to go no greater than what it is. If 2 brown-skinned people does it, they got everything below them except above them. The darkest pigment is going to come close to him. He's everybody's daddy. Skin complexion wise. You and him got close enough. Everybody's daddy, skin wise. Everything after that, brown skin, light brown, reddish brown, light brown, yellow, all these different terms that we heard a lot. And last but least, white folk. That's it. They're the last entity here. We the original people. And so, in order for me to control you, I have to make you think that you're less than 0. So I'm not going to tell you what I just told you if I want to control you. So do it look like I want to control you now? Am I the enemy? Am I the enemy? No. Huh? Do I look like the enemy? Do I sound like the enemy? No. Huh? Do I sound like I'm playing, or do I sound like I'm dead serious? Huh? All right, we got to get dead serious about our business. And we got to start with unity. Because if people ain't unified, they ain't going nowhere. And if you think you're going to do this without the female half of it, you dead wrong. You ain't going nowhere without no sisters. So all this, the different terms that you use, we don't use them terms. If there's an original black man, then there must be an original what? Black woman. Black woman. Wove man. What does that mean? Womb of man. Now, I have the X and Y chromosomes. She has XX. So that in a sense kind of gives you a little clue of who might have been here first. But that still could be debated. Because the oldest skeleton so far now we find is a black woman. At that point in time, there were no white people in the place. There were nothing but brown skinned people that were just like everybody in this place. No more, no less. And if you think you're going to go to LSU, Harvard, or whatever, and they're going to teach you what I just told you, you sadly mistake. It's that simple. Look at them two right there. It's our children. It's our children. They're part of us. But you haven't been told that. Now look, see you eating that up, huh? You laughing, you having fun now, huh? Am I boring? Huh? Am I boring? I'm still boring a little bit. Well, it was a lot before, not a little bit. So what can I do to take that little bit of boredom out? It ain't nothing I can't do, so you might as well tell me now. What is it? Something you want to talk about? Something you've been like wanting to talk about and you feel like ain't nobody, none of the big folks listening to what you gotta say? You feel like everybody's doing like saying you got something to say and people walking up. That's how you feel. Of course, I've been done that. And it made me mad. So I can imagine what it's like. You got somebody that will listen to you, then you're able to be understood, right? Right? You be able to understand. You know, people say, well, what's this about? I said, I'll tell you what's about. This is it right here. We're talking about Willie Lynch. Who's Willie Lynch? The man who set up a plan so our people could be controlled and they can only kill themselves. The reason is simple. The reason why black people kill black people is because the white slave masters didn't teach black people how to kill white people. It's that simple. Where they used to make bombs to blow up people all over the world, right? Guess where it comes from? Africa. Platinum. I know y'all know what that is. The diamonds come from Africa. And look what they did. It's okay, we're going to get paid off the diamonds, but at the same time, we're going to get the niggas to kill themselves. So we're going to start a faction over here, we're going to start a group over here, we're going to start a group over here, and then we're going to got dynamite right in the middle, and all of them going to converge. And they're going to kill each other over them diamonds, while at the same time, corporations like when you go to the jewelry store in the mall, Zales, right, the jewelry store, you know, like your uncle or your daddy, your mama might be getting married, your daddy go down there, well, yeah, son, come on, go down there and, get your stepmom a diamond ring because I want to marry her. Right? That diamond ring, the diamonds, it came from Africa. And they get to control 90% of the diamond trades. One family. And you see what we saying that day? I said, when you roll with me or you roll with them, now I'm about to give you an example of who them is. The Oppenheimer family. These are real living white people. And they billionaires. And they got a whole monopoly on the diamond trade. If I want to start up a diamond broker company or something like that, I want to start my own company, guess what I got to deal with? I got to go and take that and deal with them. They're going to set the bar. And I want to be independent. So they got a lock on it. And all of it comes from Africa. They got black people digging it up for them. And then they get to live in a house as big as this school. And they filthy rich. So Africa is ours. Everything that day is ours. That's all ours. You can't wonder why you look on TV, you see all these starving black people there in Africa. As rich as Africa is, Africa, the richest continent on the face of this globe, and they got the world's poorest people. What's wrong with that problem? You say, oh, well, this, that, no, it's not, that ain't nature. These conditions are created. They said we 12% of the population right here in America, right? And so, oh, well, I was told when he was talking about like the school, this white boy sitting right there gonna say, well, see, it's gonna be like that since the majority outweighs the minority. You know what I'm saying? It's like 10 against 2 or something like that, right? 8 against 2. And he said, well, it's gonna be like that. Y'all 12% of the population. I said, really? I said, okay, well, how about we jump over the ocean and go to South Africa? And I think that the population in Africa for white folk is 12% of the population. But they controlling everything. So you want me to believe that because I'm 12% of the population, I can't control nothing? Well, why they over there in Africa, 12% of the population, controlling the whole country? 80-something% of people over there black, and you mean to tell me they can't overtake them? If there's 100 of us in a room, and 88 of us got red, black, and green on them, and the other 12 got red, white, and blue, somebody in trouble. And it sure the hell ain't gonna be us. It's gonna be them. It's a takeover, it ain't a makeover. Because you could easily take one of those houses out there and go get the new weatherboards and paint them and it looks all pretty. But take the weatherboards off and look at the structure of it and see if the structure of it standing strong. It's the structure, it's not the weatherboards. It's the institution. You institutionalize racism That's what it's about. So the books, you open up your book, this is what I learned to do. Like this little pamphlet, I said, first of all, who published this? Oh, look, George Bush Homeboy. Book ain't no good. So you know what I took the opportunity to do? You know what I took my time out to do? To write our own books. So you can get your own true history. And look at the word history. 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 Is it ringing a bell? His story. His story. So somebody giving you your legacy through their eyes and they call it history. Prehistory. What is prehistory? That's simply telling you that pre means what? Before, right? Like preseason, about to come up before the regular season, right? So prehistory is what? Prehistory. So that means it was a story for his history. So the further in time you go back and back and back and back and back, the blacker it gets. Now I know you probably, like, if they teach you in school, like, you wonder, like, well, damn, we come from slaves, right? You just can't imagine that before 1441, which is when he snatched up their first cargo and took them to Europe and presented them to the king and queen like they, like, you know, like you have a gift, you wrap it up in a box, right? And you present it to somebody as a gift. This is what they did. They went and snatched a handful of brothers and sisters off the West Coast, brought them back to Europe and presented them as gifts to the king and the queen. Like we was, you know, like material object, man. You see? So 1441, so what were we doing before 1441? How come nobody ever taught us what were we doing before the white man came to Africa? We had the world's greatest civilizations on the face of this planet. We had the greatest civilizations on the face of this planet. When you go to college, university, or whatever, Xavier, Tulane, you know what that looked like, right? A university. Well, we had one too. Timbuktu University. Where they had books and all these different things to learn, algebra and all these different subjects that we had, science. While we were doing that, guess what white folk were doing? It was living like animals. They had no civilization. They would come to Africa and look at the king sitting there, you know, what that word y'all use when when you clean, you got all, the little language y'all use, he mapped out, whatever that word y'all use, when you let, you got some real fly gear on that kind of, that's what it was. We had kingdoms, we had civilization. We weren't there running around like they show you on TV. Some man running around with a bone in his nose, chasing an animal, so he chasing another human being. Like when I was a child, they made Tarzan movies, right? So look what they did. They put a white man and a white woman in the heart of Africa, and then they gonna show some black men running around after them with some arrows. Oh, we're gonna catch them, we're gonna eat them. We're gonna eat them. That's your history. That's what they taught you. This is how they had to kill you men. This is how they had to kill you men. They had to take your original story, destroy that. And the first thing they did was made it a law to speak your original language. Because if you spoke your original language, you was able to communicate with him. This is what Willie Lynch did. So you know what they did? If I had 50 slaves, right? Now let me straighten that out. If I had 50 Africans, and I wanted to make them slaves, 5 apiece times 10, right? And that's 10 different nations that they came from, groups, right? You know what I did? I got one from each group. Put them all over here together. Because you know why? They weren't able to understand each other's language directly. So that means they weren't able to communicate and plot and plan against me to get free. That was one of the plans that they used. They had to split us up. And they kept doing it over and over and over and over again. So that way, if you weren't able to understand me and I wasn't able to understand you, guess what they did? They forced English on you and they forced English on me. Now when I force foreign language on you, you get to understand everything that I'm saying to you. You don't know nothing else. So now look, go pick this cotton. That's all you know. So it was against the law to read a book, to study. It was against the law to congregate and worship God. Now look at us now. We done went from gods. We done went from gods to dogs. We to dogs. You all right, Shorty? Huh? You all right? We done went from guys to dogs. And this is what we're doing. So, how are we going to get back from dogs to guys? Y'all the last generation here. Y'all behind me. I got to get over. I might need somebody to push me around the wheelchair to get to the drugstore to get my meds. You don't want to stand on your own 2 feet or let them keep doing it. Now, I'm coming to you, and I ain't slapped nobody upside the head. None. Because y'all not the ones that need to be slapped upside the head. There's some other folk that need to be slapped upside the head. But you go with them, they're going to slap you upside your head, and you ain't going to do nothing about it. Because you nothing but a slave on a plantation. So you ain't got to get locked up in no cell with no metal bars and no wall. We all doing time. We all got Social Security numbers. That is all of our prison numbers right there. So you think you're going to do something, all you have to do, oh, he over here. Your cell phone is a tracking device. So I got mine in my pocket, so they know where I'm at right now. And I don't care, because I'm doing what I love. I could easily be somewhere else, but I'm doing what I love because it's here. You have to love you first. It ain't here, it's right here. This dictates everything right here. Your mind can make you believe anything that you want to believe. But it's what goes on right here. You ask me, OJ done it? Hell yeah, OJ done it. But my mind is saying, no, he ain't do it because he's black and white folk trying to get him. But my heart, for some reason, like, you know, it's like saying something else. And I'm being honest with you. A lot of people have a problem with that. You know, but that's what it's about. So you got to love you. The original people were who? Black man and black woman. We were the first architects. We built everything first. Everything they claim they building today, they Johnny-come-latelys. They Johnny-come-latelys. And even their own historians write. Hand me that book, Black. Where you at? Hand me that book out the bag. I'm going to give you an example. This is a white man that went to Egypt in like 1781 or something like that. So he went all up and down Egypt. And then he went back to Europe and wrote a book. Right? A little small white. He wrote a book. And he called it The Ruins of Empires. He was French. Look what he says. This is what he says after he left Egypt. He says, there are people now forgotten, discovered, while others were yet barbarians. You know what a barbarian is? Huh? A barbarian? Not only strong, but he just ain't civilized at all. He probably know how to wash his butt. That's a barbarian. Now I'm going to start over again. There, in Egypt, that is, a people now forgotten. You know why he says now forgotten? Because they lived thousands of years ago. While others were yet barbarians, the elements of the arts and sciences, a race of men now rejected from society for their sable skin and frizzled hair, founded on the study of the laws of nature, those civil and religious systems which still govern the universe. He was admitting, here's a white man that was admitting in this book that the original people on this planet built and gave the world the arts and sciences, which is what you go to school for. If it ain't an art, it's a science. The science, the art, you got to use art and science to build your new building 20 years from now. All I want to see is your name up there. Your name ain't up there, I'm going to be disappointed. Your name got to be on the building. You know what I'm saying? I walk around with you on my t-shirt, like I do with you and all the rest of my heroes. All my heroes were assassinated and killed because they ain't take no job from nobody. That's right, Malcolm X, you know, Fred Hampton, you know, those are my heroes. They got a black one right now living in Cuba named Assad Shakur. Now, who knows? Have you heard the last name Shakur before? I know you have. See, you know Tupac, huh? Yeah, right? Assad Shakur, Matula Shakur, Afeni Shakur, that's his mom. Matula Shakur was a member of the Black Liberation Army, and they didn't take no job. They didn't take no job. They seen the police officer busting one of them brothers upside the head. We gonna bust it upside the head. And that's what it was about. These are the ones that they fear. These are the ones they scared of. Those are my heroes. And they all the stuff by Tupac Shakur. I got books that Tupac read. Whoever heard of The Art of War? There's a movie called Art of War. They use Wesley Snipes in this movie. You know, martial arts, right? Chinese philosophy. There's a man named Sun Tzu wrote this book 2,500 years ago. Inside this book, he teaches you the art of war, how to defeat your enemy. And this is how you defeat your enemy. It's the art of war. And that's what we at war right now. And y'all next in line. And they start early. Kill them before they grow. Like Pharaoh. And that's basically what it's about. So Tupac would just run around here talking about this thug life. And I know y'all want to run around here and put thug life on y'all's stomach too. He can tell you about it. He's right there in the middle of it. He from Orange County. Right there in the heart of Bloods and Crips, right there. He all tattooed up. It's real as steel. It ain't no joke. Powder burners ain't nothing nice. It ain't no joke. So if you think you can handle it, go right ahead. See the man right there. He'll sign you up. He'll tell you you're a damn fool, but he'll sign you up. It's your decision, straight up. He knows too. He's been where you don't want to go. And I guarantee you done. You might be a rough now, hard now. You out here, yeah. Guarantee you, the average person gonna cry for their mom and daddy every night, or every other night, at least once a week. Look at the t-shirts you got on. They're outside. You know when I say George Bush? And George Bush homeboys. You know how they make money? Huh? How they make money? How? Simply locking you up and you got to make a phone call. When you make that phone call, now you go out there and you pay phone 25 cents, 50 cents, try making that phone call behind that wall. Watch how expensive it is. So if I got 300,000, 400,000, or 500,000 people locked up, and everybody got to make a phone call, I'd have made a couple $1 million off you bunch of fools. That's the game. That is the game. The real game. Put you on the big game. But you got to start with you. You got to start with you. If you love yourself, raise your hand. I mean, real. So you don't love yourself, you don't love yourself. Got your hand up? So if you don't love yourself, you don't love yourself. Huh? I mean, you tell them on truth. You love yourself? Huh? You do? You alright, little homie? You love yourself? Alright. You? You? He about the only one that didn't raise his hand. So everybody give him a standing ovation. Like I said, always one within the crowd that's going to want to be the antagonist. And you got to wonder why. And I know why. Because you know why? Come here, brother. Get up, Michael. Get up. Stand right here. Come on, stand right here, big bad brother. Come on, stand right here. Come on. Man, we gonna be on the front line. Me and you stand right here. Come on, brother. Come on. We're gonna be on the front line. Me and you right now. Just straight up. You know why? You know why? Let me tell you why. Because nobody simply did it his hip. So he don't want to give me a hug. Look how hard he's trying to play. He don't want to give me a hug. See? See? And that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. See? He too proud. He thinks showing love is not masculine. He thinks being hard on the block like a shit, you know? He thinks that's masculine. He thinks that's where it's at. In his head. In his mind. But it's hard to show him better. It's hard to show him best. And see, it's got to come out. You can't, it's not going to stay in. It's going to come out. It ain't be all bottled up. You have a whole lot of frustration inside you, and it's got to come out. Sooner or later. You understand what I'm saying? It's got to come out. So sooner or later. It's all right to be mad at the world sometimes. That's all right. Because we understand that. That's why we're here. We're trying to save y'all, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand what I'm saying? We're trying to save y'all. Because they got a forecast. You in middle school, high school, elementary school, you know what the prison system does? In order to get an idea of how many prison beds they're going to need, they take a school count of the school students in the classroom. So when they build their new concentration camp out there in the middle of nowhere, in case you got any ideas about trying to escape, because when you start running, you ain't got nothing but a clear field ahead of you, and somebody at the top of the tower with a rifle to hit you for 500 yards. That's 5 football fields, right? So that's what they do. They get, and you wonder how many beds. You know thought about how many beds. You know, wait a minute. How do they know they have all these many beds up here? They get a count from you all. They get an idea. It's okay. Well, we got X amount. Oh yeah. Then they say, well, how many of them is in the class? 30 of them. Well, the way it's going, Warden, we got us at least 15 new slaves. We got at least 15 because we can pick out the ones that we know it's not going to beat the odds because they don't think you can beat the odds. And I remember when I was 21 years old, so, oh, you made it. I mean, what? I didn't understand that. Because you know why? Somebody was going around spewing a story about if you made it past like 19, 18, you made it, you survived. Because they didn't think that you can live past that. They said you either going to be dead or locked up. That's what they thought. So you what? You got 2 more years left. You got 2 left. You get past them 2, you made it. Because they don't think you can. They forecast you to be dead or locked up. And all you have to do is just, don't worry about showing them better. You know who you got to show better? You. You know, you prove to yourself. Because ain't nobody going to feel your pain when you fall down and get a hit. You feel your own pain. Somebody come to your assistance and help you with that. But that's what it's about. You got to want to live. Now, let me ask you this. You got a question? Anybody here got a question? Raise your hand. I know y'all got some questions. Come on. No questions? No questions at all. Like anything I've said. Or anything that you're curious about. Or something that you may have wanted to know that somebody never told you. Or whatever. Right? Okay. In spirit. Not by name. But yeah, I learned from him. I've been around some of the original members. I was around with one person 30 years in Angola plantation for a crime he didn't even commit. You know why? You know why he spent 30 years? Why you think he spent 30 years? Because they were afraid of him doing the same thing that I'm doing now. Getting some black men together, some young black men together to ride on the system. 50 said, get rich or die trying. We said, hell no. Get free or die trying. That's why he spent 30 years. They say he murdered somebody in Angola. That's why he was in another penitentiary. When the murder happened. But they brought him over there and said, oh, boom, we're going to stick. Then they isolated him. So in order, here it is again. In order for you all to not learn anything from me, you have to isolate me. You know what isolation is? You get time out of the corner, that's isolation. So they have to isolate you from me. So you won't get the game plan. So you won't really get the real blueprint what's going on. And that's what it is. That's what it's about. So each one teach one. I pass it out, you pass it out to him. And then it goes around in a circle. And then when we lock up arms, like I said, I guarantee you have a problem trying to break it. As long as you don't lock arms, you have a problem. Everybody in lock arms right now. Come on. In a circle. Lock arms. Put your arms underneath here. Everybody. I don't know. I'm talking about like a sit. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like a sit. Come on. Let's do this here. Let me show you something. Come on. Let me show you something. Come on. Lock arms with him. Lock up arms. Lock up arms. Lock up arms. Come on. Lock up arms. Come on. Come on. Lock up arms. Come on.